Yo, what is up, my dudes? This is DevinePlayz, and welcome back to another episode of Angel Wings Endless Night. So, the last episode, we got into a whole fight with a bunch of food. I almost said chicken. A turkey pulled out a knife on us, and yeah, that was very interesting. I thought it was hilarious. But anyways, yeah, we saved Haruka, sent her home. And we found out that Haruka was able to use the powers to make food, and lots of talk about potentially maybe using the curse's powers. Lilith, on the other hand, does not want to use these powers, but I think it's debatable on whether or not that's a good idea. But anyways, let's just get right into it. So, at least anything you want to talk about? Tell me about your friends.
You seem like you have quite a motley crew of friends. Tell me more about them.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Oh, you want to know about my friends? Wait, really?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, I'm not that interested. Don't get confused, darling. I'm just a little curious.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to say it like that.
Oh, okay. Who are you curious about?
Whoa. Dang, we still gotta say 4 more people?
Oh, I love Rose. She's my favorite. Wait. No, that sounds bad. I don't pick favorites with my friends.
Uh-huh.
Why's that?
Because we're similar, I guess. You know, Rose is always joking around and trying to find the fun parts of life, and our hair is even almost the same color, I think. People always thought we were sisters. I worry about her, though. She was always afraid of being alone. Someone like Emmy or Luna, I could leave them alone for days or weeks and they wouldn't even notice.
I see.
Rose, though, I don't know. I hope she's doing all right.
Okay, so what about Cash? Let's see what she says or has to say about Emmy.
Oh, you already met Emmy. Isn't she cool?
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool, getting a new outfit.
Certainly knowledgeable.
Right? If it weren't for her, we'd never know about this whole Amaranth thing.
What's Amelia like outside of such literary settings?
Oh, she probably seems like the quiet, reserved type, doesn't she? I think it's just because the rest of us are so loud.
Probably.
You could say that again.
Emmy has a lot to say, but she's also pretty happy on her own, which I think that's cool of her, don't you think? You wouldn't expect it, but I bet the first thing she did when she got home was go out and buy beer. She's technically old enough to drink now. She's probably just drinking at home while reading a new book. Like, she never left this place. Well, at least the sunlight must be an improvement. Feeling the sun on your skin, it's nice, isn't it? I've forgotten what it's like already.
At the end of this, when everybody goes back to the real world, well, quote unquote real world, is her group of friends, is like her and her group of friends gonna be like old? Like, is the age gonna catch up to them, I wonder?
The sun.
Elise shudders quietly.
Oh, what? Are you afraid of cloves of garlic too? Silver bullets?
Silver bullets are a werewolf thing.
Wait, are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah.
What, have you killed a werewolf or something?
I feel like we're getting off topic here, darling.
Do we get a new outfit for you too?
Oh, Haruka is
Yeah.
fun. I think she used to be a model in Japan or something. She was actually pretty big time. You wouldn't assume that from meeting her, though. She's got the sharpest tongue of anyone I've ever met. Kind of like you, Elise, but she, uses smaller words.
Uh-huh. So why did she give up all that to spend time with you all?
Oh, well, she said it stressed her out too much. All those cameras and people watching her all the time. I mean, a little creepy sometimes, don't you think?
I can
These
feel that.
cursed eyeballs on the wall certainly don't help.
Well, I mean, I can understand that.
She still carries herself like royalty, though, don't you think?
Yeah, the way she talked a little bit and the way she kind of behaved, I can kind of see it.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
Oh, you guys got along just fine. I have a feeling she really liked you. She's tough to impress.
Likewise, dear.
It's gonna be a rough ride for her once she realizes calories exist in the real world. Talk about an adjustment.
Cassia or Kasha?
Aw, our fiery little youngster. Fills my heart with joy to see how well she grew up.
The
Aren't
maknae.
you all supposedly around the same age?
Oh, yeah, she's only the youngest by a few months, but, still.
I suppose I know that feeling. I certainly loved a baby, our Nuri.
Oh, Nuri is your other friend?
Which we still haven't seen.
Yes, I believe she's the only one of us who didn't end up in this damned place.
We don't know that, actually. We actually don't know that. But it is interesting that we haven't actually seen her at all. Ever since we came to this, shadow realm.
The only one who didn't doze off in the middle of the day, huh?
Oh, shush.
Your friend, what's she like?
Well, a bit quiet and reserved, but she certainly loves her books. If I recall, she was working on writing a new piece. A romance novel, I think it was.
Was it called Angel Wings?
Oh, her and Emmy would get along great then.
That's probably true, isn't it?
Oh, our little Cass is super smart. We'd always ask her for help with our homework most of the time. Probably why she learned to be so rebellious.
Okay, what about Luna?
Oh, Lulu? Yeah,
Lulu,
she's a little
okay.
complex. She's got a cold face, and people say she looks like a husky or something because of those blue eyes. But she's a sweetie once you get to know her. It's hard to break through her shell, but once you do, she is the best friend you could ever ask for.
So, she's hard to get to know?
When I met her back at school, she would always be the girl who just stared out the window all day. When the bell rang, she'd be the first one out the door. Nobody dared to try and talk to her. Well, except me, of course.
Right.
She's always been so driven and focused. I don't blame people for being a little afraid of her. But ever since that day, we have always been great friends.
Well, this is coming from you, Lilith, and I don't know if I trust your reads on people.
You'll see what I mean soon.
Right. Alright, last one.
Why didn't I hear about Alice earlier?
Huh? Wait, I didn't tell you about her?
I heard her name from your friend. Sounds like she was quite a popular member of your little band.
Oh, yeah. Alice was always so on top of things. She had plans for days and days and always took care of the boring stuff like that. And she had a little notebook and everything.
A planner?
Oh, yeah, a book for plans, like a planner.
Yes, that's exactly what she
She
said.
sounds nothing like you.
Oh, come on, stop it. we're more similar than I probably make it sound. I think we met back when we were, just little kids, such a long time ago.
Childhood friends.
She was always there for me back then.
What room does Alice live in?
I think she was upstairs somewhere, maybe near Luna. At least, I think.
Wait, is Alice the one that we have to go to last?
Well, with any luck, we'll find her and save her along with the others.
Yeah, can't wait.
That's all for now.
Back.
Thank you, dear.
So, Elise, anything you want to talk about?
About yourself.
Tell me a little about yourself, Lilith, darling.
Lilith's face lights up at Elise's question.
Oh, you want to know about me? Really?
Calm down, dear. I don't need your life story or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 19. Wait, no, I'm like 20? No, 21, 22.
Dang, failed.
Just the essentials, if you please.
Okay, I was 19. My birthday is June 18th. I have a little brother, although he might technically be my older brother now. Wait, how does that work?
Yeah, with the whole time thing not really timing here.
Yeah, that's it. Your turn.
Dang, alright.
Okay, well, I'm 21.
Wow.
Raised Catholic, my favorite food is foie gras.
Foie gras? What's that?
Yeah, you're a little bit on the, not even a little bit, you're on the fancy side.
No, dear, it's foie gras.
Foie gras.
It's French. You put the emphasis on the gras.
Gras. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, yes. Foie gras.
Yes, that'll do.
Anyways.
Thanks, mademoiselle.
You're an odd one, Lilith. But you're not bad to be around, I suppose.
Oh, well, thanks, Elise. You're not so bad yourself.
Oh, look at them getting along.
Are you excited to go home?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I haven't experienced yet. I have a lot of catching up to do before they send me to a retirement home.
That's fair.
But more than anything, I miss my mom. I want to see her again.
Aw, poor Lilith.
You were close, I presume?
Yeah, we were like best friends even. You know, we'd talk and talk every day. Maybe I inherited that from her.
What a sweet girl.
I'm sure my brother is taking care of her well, though, right? I mean, man of the house. Anyway, Elise, there's no time to dally. We must press on.
Lilith points forward, rushing ahead with gusto. She turns back, grinning ear to ear.
Did I, sound like you there?
Sure, darling.
Wait, so I don't get
Lilith, dear.
What is it?
We've been in such a hurry this whole time that I never got a chance to ask how you're feeling about all this. We'll find a way.
All this?
She gestures broadly around the crumbling mansion, dust and cobwebs enveloping every surface.
Well, yes, the curse thing. How are you holding up?
We're off to a great start.
She tosses the piece of the amaranth into the air, catching it on the way down.
Once we get the rest of the pieces, we can save everyone else, too. We just need to keep it up.
At the very least, we can get ourselves out of here.
I hope this thing works.
Oh, I'm sure this staff will do something special once it's complete, dear. Why else would the curse try to hide such information from us?
Maybe to lead you astray?
Oh, you're right. I'm even more excited now.
Just saying. Lilith charges ahead, ready for the next challenge.
What an interesting girl.
Dang, so we only get to ask 2 different things? That's kind of whack. Anyways, just kidding. After their first excursion, Elise and Lilith travel through a long, narrow corridor on the way to their next destination.
So, tell me, dear, what's the first thing you wish to do once you escape from here?
Oh, that's easy. I want to open a bakery.
Bakery?
A bakery?
Oh, I'm really good at making macaroons. I'll show you if we ever meet after this.
Interesting.
Oh, I'd love to try. Wait a moment. If we ever meet after this?
Yeah, what do you mean if?
Well, you know, if we get out of here. I don't know if I'll end up in the same timeline you're from.
That is true. I didn't even think about that. that is a valid thing to take into consideration.
Oh, that is a fair question.
Yeah.
You're from the 80s or something, right? What kind of music did you listen to? Bohemian Rhapsody?
I'm not that old.
How about Africa?
Oh yeah, totally. Anyway, how about you?
Well, assuming it's still Halloween when I return, I have a party to host.
Oh, that sounds fun! I haven't been to a party in so long.
I must say, though, there are certainly some design cues I can take from these halls. I'm getting inspired just looking at them.
That's true. Halloween, spooky, tear down your wallpaper just like that.
Speaking of which, this hallway is really narrow and kinda spooky. Do we really have to go this way?
It's lovely. There's some nice windows. We can see the moon from here. What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Oh, whoa! Flashbang! Oh gosh, dang! The window appears to shatter as a figure leaps through, tackling Lilith and pinning her to the ground.
What is it with... Oh, I'm never going near a window or mirror in this house ever again.
The unknown assailant grabs Lilith's neck, tightening her grip by the second.
My, you all truly have an odd obsession with choking around here. Now, I'm certainly not one to keep shame, but...
I was gonna make a similar joke.
Help me!
Oh, right.
Elise brandishes her trusty scalpel, lunging forward at Lilith's attacker. Attempting to plunge her knife into the assailant's neck, the blade crumbles to dust moments before impact.
What in the world?
Dang. Elise falls backward, repelled by the force of the barrier. Dark chains envelop in shadow erupt from the nearby wall, wrapping around Elise's arm and reeling her in, shackling her to the wall and binding her wrists. Talk about kinky. Struggling but unable to defend herself, Lilith's face begins to lose color as her attacker continues to tighten her stranglehold.
Excuse me, dear assassin. Why are you attacking that poor woman when the real Lilith is right over there, down the hall?
Why off thou attacketh thy poor woman? The woman remains silent, not falling for Elise's cheap trick.
Excuse me? I'm quite serious. Just one moment. Just turn your head for 1 second. Pretty please?
Dang, that's... You suck at this, Elise. Sensing the rising urgency in Elise's voice, the attacker looks down the hallway. Oh my gosh.
The other me!
Wow, never mind. I'm sorry, Elise.
Wait, that thing in its chest!
That's weird. A red globe lies exposed within the imposter's chest, partially enveloped by the grotesque patches of skin. Wait, she has a bell here, right? That's a bell? Is this not one of Lilith's friends? Would they not have recognized each other?
Is that the piece of the amaranth?
No, that's not good.
Our globe!
Oh, that's really not good. The attacker releases Lilith, standing up to face the imposter. With the flick of her wrist, look at the flick of their wrist. Another chain bursts from the wall, stabbing the imposter Lilith in the jugular. Black blood spews from the wound like a burst water main as Nightmare Lilith stops in its tracks, falling to its knees.
I did that too. I also did that.
Ew, that's just hearing the in my ears with the headphones. It's just, that was not pleasant. And now y'all will have to hear that twice. The imposter's wound seals itself as it stands, slowly advancing towards the three girls at the end of the hall.
Run.
Dum 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 dum.
Run? Luna, we need that!
Oh, see, you do know her.
I said run.
Dang, Luna, you freaking cold-blooded. Lilith scurries around the corner, returning the way she came. Luna follows suit.
Hello?
Yeah? Oh, the chains. Luna releases Elise's shackles as she falls to the floor.
Wait for me!
Dang, y'all just freaking left her? Dang.
I think we outran it.
What's wrong? Something that could even make you scared? Must have been pretty spooky.
I'm fine. Just glad to be in an open space. I hate that little hallway.
Luna's just a little claustrophobic.
I'm not. I just don't like feeling like I'm in a cramped prison cell.
I could be wrong, but Luna sounds like she has the same voice actress as Lilith, just in a different tone. I could be wrong, but it sounds like it. If it's not the same person, they have a very similar voice, at least to me. Anyways.
That's what claustrophobia is. You just described it.
It's different.
I don't think it is.
Hold on, can someone explain why you two are buddy-buddy after one of you almost killed the other?
Luna missed me too, just like everyone else, but she just won't admit it.
No.
No.
It's okay, Lulu. You don't have to hide your feelings around here.
Don't call me that. God, you and your weird nicknames.
See, I told y'all. I don't think Lilith exactly has the best grasp on what's going on.
Don't be like that. Let's sing our favorite song. That always cheers you up.
I hate that song.
No, please don't.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
What? There's one song that comes to mind. But I don't know if that's it. A chain with a rusty meat hook on its end sprouts from the marble floor, pointing menacingly at Lilith.
All right, fine. You're no fun.
Elise sighs, rubbing her temples in exasperation.
Anyway, I thought your friend here was trapped upstairs.
I thought so too, but instead you're out here and doing all this chain stuff? Explain.
She's Spawn.
Yes, why did the curse assist you instead of attempting to murder you?
I've learned to control it.
That's pretty cool.
Control it? The curse? Just like Haruka.
Parts of it. Obviously, I can't account for your doppelganger. Yet.
Is that how you got down here? You can open the cursed locks?
Something like that.
Well, that's actually great. We should actually keep her around.
Lovely. Let's travel together then.
So, yeah, now we have our fighter against whatever comes our way.
I refuse.
Okay, never mind.
Well, why not?
I came here to kill Lilith.
This Lilith or the bad Lilith?
This one or we need clear confirmation here. Luna squints at Elise, appearing to ponder her decision for a moment.
I guess if I have to choose one, the other one.
You can't bring yourself to do anything to me. Would you do anything to this face?
I don't think you want to ask that, Lilith. She flashes her puppy dog eyes, seeming to forget that Luna nearly decapitated the other Lilith mere moments earlier.
Well, if I can take advantage of this tender moment, would you care to explain what's going on here with the two Liliths? I mean, I already met her once. She was not very friendly.
No, she was not. Luna strolls over to the staircase, plopping down with a casual sigh.
The power of the curse.
The power.
I was under the impression you were also in cahoots with the curse. You know, with the spooky chains and everything.
Yeah, that is a fair assumption.
The curse has a mind of its own. I'm sure you noticed that by...
Yeah,
Oops.
it's not very smart, but yeah.
It's not. But it's getting smarter every second. It's learning and adapting based on what it sees in the mansion.
But it never did that before, did it?
All these years, it saw the same thing every day. Amelia read books. Lilith played with rocks in the basement.
Oh, you make me sound so dumb.
Lilith, I don't want to be the one to say it, but you might be a little dumb.
What else did you do down there?
Carry on.
She has a fair point, Lilith. I'm sorry, but she wins this one.
There was nothing new for it to gain. But Lilith's night out has caused the curse to learn, to grow. That fake Lilith is the curse adapting. It's getting stronger. Learning our faces, our mannerisms. Even if it doesn't kill us, it always learns. Eventually, it'll be unstoppable.
Well, how do we stop it from doing that? Do nothing? Stay here for another 40 years rearranging the floor tiles?
That's why I came here. To kill Lilith and end the curse from learning new tricks. Killing the imposter does nothing. It'll regenerate in minutes. It only grows stronger from it.
Huh. This is not good.
Luna, there has to be another way. The amaranth. That'll fix it.
Amaranth.
A staff. It was in Emmy's book. If we find all the pieces of it, we can end this thing. The imposter me stole the piece I had before. You saw it, right?
Are you sure you want it back after it's been in that thing?
We have no choice, at least. I'm sorry.
How do you know this staff thing even works?
We used it. We used it to send Emmy home. Or Amelia. Was that her real name? Anyways, we used it to send her home. We used it to send Haruka home. We almost sent Elise home.
Well, it was in the book.
So you don't have any proof that this staff works? Or even exists?
We do have proof that the magic works.
I have one.
Lilith holds out her hand, showing Luna the piece of the amaranth she recovered earlier.
What is that? A children's toy?
Dang. Ice cold, Luna.
No, it's part of the amaranth.
She doesn't seem convinced. Luna stands up and begins to ascend the stairs.
I'll try to stop the curse. Somehow. But I'm doing it alone. I'll find a way. And Lilith, if I see you again, I'll kill you.
Well, why not just kill her now? I mean, I'm just saying, like, why are you gonna wait till you see her again? I just... Your whole plan was to kill Lilith, so the imposter Lilith could stop learning. But you're sparing her? I don't know, man.
Luna!
Hundreds of black chains burst from the ground, barricading Lilith from the staircase as Luna continues without breaking stride.
We can't stop now, can we?
Luna is so ice cold. Lilith's voice trembles with doubt as she clenches her fist.
Even if it seems like I'm making things worse. As long as I can save my friends, that's all that matters to me.
School days.
So, Elise, where should we go?
I'm assuming it's because I talked to Lilith about her. Okay, we did dining room. You think we could go back for seconds? My old room. I mean prison cell. I guess prison is a room. I kind of want to check here out to see if we can find me.
As much as I don't want to go back down there, is there anything down in that basement that could help us?
Oh, well, there might be. I doubt we'll find another piece of the amaranth down there, but there might be something there I missed.
No stone left unturned, right?
Yeah, let's go check it out. The musty cellar remains dark and foreboding as ever. Elise peers around nervously for signs of the nightmare Lilith.
Well, I don't think that horrible creature is still down here.
I swear, that thing comes out of nowhere sometimes. Oh, here's the light.
Any sign of a piece of the amaranth?
I don't see one around here. Oh, unless it's hidden in this shelf or something?
I'm just curious on where I am. We made a character, but we haven't gotten to really play them much. We've been playing as basically Lilith and Elise this whole time.
Let's see.
Lilith walks over to the large wooden bookcase, playing with the keys of a long abandoned typewriter on the top shelf as she scans the area.
Saving your game, dear?
Yeah, you know it.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'd fiddle with these buttons when I was stressed out.
Elise stands by Lilith's side, peering at the faded letters on the typewriter keys, clearly worn from years of heavy use.
What else is in here? It looks like it's all junk.
Elise flicks one of the empty tin cans on the shelf, sending it falling with a hollow clank.
There isn't much, really. If there was anything that could have helped us down here, I would have found it by now.
At least I'd like to hope so. Lilith looks down at the metal rod that struck Divine with earlier. Or that she struck with Divine with earlier.
Oh, there's my pipe.
We've been so worried about our dear friend, yet you nearly killed him right here.
That's true.
I thought he was the nightmare thing.
Well, reasonable enough, I suppose.
That is true. Also,
Were you too close?
we were acquaintances. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say we were friends, question mark. Yeah, we weren't really close.
Close? I don't believe so. Acquaintances, sure.
There has to be at least someone important to you, though, right?
I'd imagine Z, right?
Well, there is one person I do think is important. I don't think she's here, though.
So, you know what it's like. I mean, we can't just leave our friends here when the amaranth can save them, right?
If you say so, dear.
If you say so.
Well, it seemed like you knew each other well, at least.
I know he stared a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it wasn't just my imagination.
Okay. Lilith squats down, pulling back the torn flap of a canvas bag, peering inside. Struck by curiosity, Elise ponders how Divine ended up in the cellar.
You found him down here, you said.
Yeah, he just sort of fell out of the ceiling.
Begs the question of how we all got here.
Yes,
Here?
it
Well,
does.
I thought you wanted to come down here.
Not literally, Lilith. Lilith, dear. She pokes her finger into the bag.
No, not here, but in this cursed world.
Oh, I'm not sure, really. I mean, you three are the first people I've seen in all this time. What's the last thing you were doing before you ended up here?
Elise rubs her chin in thought.
I was, heavens, I think I fell asleep. I spent all night making preparations for our Halloween party.
So that's the trick to get into this shadow realm? You need to fall asleep?
Oh, well, maybe the spookiness of Halloween created some magical interference that crossed our timelines.
You might be onto something, dear.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Wait, really? You think?
Oops. Lilith pulls a white and red cloth bundle from the torn duffel bag.
What do you have there, dear?
Oh, it's my old school uniform. Think it still fits?
Don't we have better things to do than this?
No, I know. But, what do you think? It's a little wrinkled, but...
She spins around with a flourish.
It's very cute, dear.
Lilith, oh my gosh, I hate L's. Yeah, I hate losses, man. Lilith kneels down, looking inside the canvas bag once more.
Oh, I think everyone else's are in here too. Alice, Kath, yeah, they're all here.
Why do you have everybody's uniform? That's kind of weird. She smiles, fondly looking upon the names written on the uniform tags.
Well, we should probably get going, shouldn't we? We still need to finish the amaranth.
Lilith gently places the duffel bag on, back on the shelf, taking one last long look.
I know we graduated already, but I'm sure my friends will want these back when we get out of here, don't you think? You know, maybe as a memento.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I think they will.
All right, well, let's get to it.
Lilith bounces up the stairs as Elise follows close behind, smiling with each step. Who on
So, Elise,
earth
where
is
should
that?
we go?
So we did sell a book. My two least favorite things. Library is where we found Emmy. Art studio. Alice, are you around here somewhere? We can't go there. Dining room. So it's just music hall and garden. Let's go to the music hall.
Let's meet your friend Rose. Wait, your friend Rose is not the one in the garden?
Oh, you think she'd be around plants just because her name is Rose? What do you think this is, a game or something?
Yeah, this ain't a game.
Never mind. Let's just move on.
You think this is a game?
She's a lot like me. I'm sure you'll love her.
Yes, I'm sure I will.
Yeah. She barely liked you, Lilith. Oh my goodness. Wait. This looks like this kind of looks like the freaking art professor in the first game. I wonder if that's the same picture or same drawing. Anyways, the mansion's music hall is the most ornate in the entire household. Gold lanterns hang from the textured ceiling, coordinating with deep crimson curtains to create a warm, luxurious aura. At least, that's how Elise remembered it. In this corrupted mansion, age has tarnished and clouded the metal surfaces, and the once spotless curtains now hang tattered and stained. A grand piano sits near the bay window, nearly as pristine as the day it was bought.
Oh, the family piano. Never learned how to play it, but it really ties the room together.
So it's called the music room, but there's only one instrument in here.
Rose, are you here?
I don't see anyone in this room at all.
At all?
Oh, maybe she found a way out. I feel like she would have come for the rest of us. Huh, what do these cabinets hold anyway?
She's probably hiding in those cabinets.
Ew.
Yep. So Rose is the one that we unlocked stuff for. Coincidentally, we're going for Rose.
You're rude. You scared the hell out of me.
I got you good, didn't I?
I'm more upset that I didn't get the chance to do that to you.
Oh, okay. Let's try again. You sit in the cabinet this time.
Okay.
They're freaking adorable. Lilith crawls inside the cabinet as Rose leans against the doors, preventing Lilith from popping out.
Wow, it's dark in here. Hey, let me out.
Rose snickers like a mischievous child. Yeah, I can see why Lilith says Rose is just like her. Lilith tumbles out of the cabinet face first, landing on the exotic carpet with a solid thud.
Rose!
I got you twice now.
You're so rude. How could you treat me like this?
Lilith pulls on Rose's hair as she wails in pain.
Ugh, stop it! I'm sorry.
Oh, you two.
I'm sorry, Elise.
How long were you waiting for me in the cabinet?
Rose sticks her lower lip out, putting on her saddest puppy dog impression.
I waited all this time in there for you, but you never came.
Oh my goodness, really? Well, now I feel bad.
Oh, Lilith.
Just kidding. I just hop in when I heard the door open. That hurts. I'm sorry.
Anyway, this is Elise.
Charmed.
Charmed.
Hi, I'm Rose. Nice to meet you.
So, Rose, what have you been doing all this time we've been stuck in here?
Oh, I learned to play the piano, the guitar, the oboe, the clarinet.
Gosh dang.
Whoa, you're like a one-woman band. Play something for me.
Oh, I forgot how to play most of them already.
Okay. Wasted time.
What? How?
That was a long time ago.
Well, what have you been doing recently then?
Looking at old pictures of us.
Where?
I won't be fooled this time by your sob story.
But I mean it this time. I miss us, Lily.
I miss us too.
Elise slaps her forehead and sighs. Elise is like, nah, I was stuck with one idiot. Now, I'm stuck with two.
Ugh, something about silver-haired women just makes life so difficult.
Rose walks over to the coffee table, pointing out a well-worn, leather-bound album.
Luna's photo album?
Oh, hey, look.
Whoa, I haven't seen these photos in forever.
Weren't we so cute?
Back when my hair was clean.
Yeah, you stink. Where have you been?
I don't want to talk about it.
You were all classmates?
Yep, class of 83.
Huh. Your hair is much, smaller than I expected for someone from the 80s.
I don't know. Lilith's hair is pretty big.
That's a good thing, right? Guys?
This is a nice photo, though. That's a very nice, sweet photo.
Let's move on.
We all came here on vacation. One last hurrah before we all went our own way.
Oh, well, maybe that's the bright side of all this. We never had to lose each other, right?
I, for one, would like to know more about your circumstances. How did this all begin?
Rose looks over at a small end table near the window, her puppy-like demeanor evaporating as she stares out at the foreboding darkness outside.
Things started out great. A girls' trip in a mansion for all our friends. What's not to love? The last day of school, we didn't even go home to change. We were so excited. Drove straight here.
Excited. She walks towards the grand piano, resting her head on the ivory keys.
Then, well,
Well, don't keep me in suspense, dear.
Okay, chimney. Fireplace, I mean. Well, don't keep me in suspense.
the curse of midnight. That's what Emmy called it back then, right? At first, I didn't believe it. I thought these kinds of things weren't real. But all I know is that I couldn't sleep. Every night, those horrible, horrible nightmares. With each night, they just became more real, more vivid, more terrifying.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I tried to run back then. I was gonna come back, bring help, really. I was. But when I got out of the house, into that massive forest, I just found myself here again. That was it for me. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I could barely even speak. It's as if my entire spirit had been drained.
Poor Rose could barely even move those last few days.
Next thing I knew, I couldn't even get out of this room. Seems like it was the same for everyone else, too. I've been waiting a long time, hoping someone would come and find me. There were times I wanted to give up.
Rose taps the golden bell, banging or hanging from her dress.
Lilith gave us these bells back then.
Her shirt says Elvis.
As long as we could hear them jingling, we knew this wasn't another dream or a nightmare, that our friends were nearby. Because of that, I knew that they were always here with me. I owed it to them to keep fighting, right?
Her somber demeanor disappears as she hops back to attention, a wide toothy grin on her face.
Well, it's all fine now. Sounds like you guys have a plan to get us out of here, right?
Right?
Yes. A plan.
Excellent. Wonderful.
You guys did what to Emmy?
We sacrificed her to the curse gods, to get out. Rose grabs a clarinet from a nearby cabinet upon hearing of Elise's attempted human sacrifice. Why was it like a sword sound effect? It's a clarinet.
You're not gonna kill me too, are you?
Oh, what are you going to do? Stab me with an oboe?
It's not an oboe, it's a...
No, Rose, it wasn't a real human sacrifice. It was all planned. Well, sorta.
On the spot improvisation plan.
Anyway, we need to activate the curse in this room. Simple as that.
You said you have a spell, right? Why can't you just use that now?
Because we don't have any more mana. We are out of mana.
We need a piece of the amaranth to make it work. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
Amaranth? Like the flower? I don't think so.
At the very least, if we get the curse angry, we can get out of this room.
Well, there's not much in here we can do. I could play a song with one of these instruments. You think it'll like jazz?
You like jazz?
Well, usually we've been resorting to more chaotic methods.
More intense methods.
We could break a window.
That didn't work out too well last time, didn't it?
One of us tried that.
Who?
Well, dear, there's a reason they're not here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeesh. Well, if we never get out of here, at least I'll have friends now. It's been lonely. Tell me, though, what is it like out there? The rest of the mansion? The rest of the world?
Pretty much about what you see here, if I'm being honest. Lilith looks at Elise.
Well, Elise, yeah, what's it like?
Wait, you mean outside of this room? In the other parts of the mansion? Or do you mean like outside? Like out of this world? I don't freaking know.
Oh, I'd wager it's not too different from the world you two left.
Oh, are they talking about how the world is now versus their time? I didn't piece those two together.
Really? So people still have mullets and wear bright puffy jackets?
No, dear, no, absolutely not.
So that really is why you're wearing that?
Huh?
Rose plops onto the couch, looking back at the leather-bound photo album.
Do we have a camera in here? Maybe we can at least make some new memories.
She flips through the photo album once again.
Remember when Alice broke her hand?
Yeah?
She lost her mind. We had to take notes for her, write stuff in her planners. Never realized how much that girl wrote in those books until we had to do it for her. She did look really silly with that cast on, didn't she?
Rose picks a photo out of the album, looking upon it fondly.
Remember when we all went to the beach together?
Oh, that was a good trip. Much better than this one has been.
You remember when... Wait a minute. This one is weird.
Eh?
Why is Emmy missing from this photo?
Oh, that's weird.
What did you say?
Rose tosses the photo onto the table. It's a picture of Rose, Lilith, and what is allegedly Amelia, replaced by a black splotch. Oh.
Is this picture dirty? Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah. She picks it up, licking her finger before rubbing it onto the photo.
Ew, what did I just lick? Ugh.
Oh, I think your finger is dirtier than any of the photos at this point.
Rose furrows her brow as she flips through the album, picking up the pace with each passing page.
It's weird. She's not in any of these photos. I swear she used to be.
I was gonna say, is it because we sent her home? But she's not, Rose isn't saying anything about like Haruka missing. So yeah, that kind of debunks that theory. As Rose continues to flip through the pages of the album, Lilith notices the page, oh my gosh, let me just redo that. As Rose continues to flip through the pages of the album, Lilith notices the pages begin to bleed as if coated in oil, slowly dripping as each page turns.
Rose?
That's crazy. Oblivious to the mutated pages, Rose frantically flips through the album, searching for any hint of her lost friends as the murky substance runs down her bare legs. That's... ew.
Rose!
That's nasty. She looks back up at Lilith.
What is it?
The photo album melts into black ooze, falling through Rose's hands as she screams in terror.
Our pictures.
The ooze seeps through the floor, disappearing without a trace as Rose falls to the ground, grabbing and clawing at the carpet in an attempt to recover it.
Rose!
Lilith rushes over to Rose, attempting to console her as she screams in disbelief.
Give it back. Those memories are all I have left.
She pounds the floor in vain.
Rose, it's okay.
It's not real!
How is it okay? I'm sick of all of this. I just want to see everyone else again. I want to laugh and be together and I want to make new memories instead of just wishing for my old ones.
It's all just a dream. Oh. Well... I don't know about that anymore. An eyeball suddenly sprouts from the painting above the fireplace. Wait, is this the old man painting?
Uh-oh.
The eye's pupil dilates and expands, growing to the size of a larger dinner plate. A large dinner
this
plate.
Looks bad.
You don't say. Expecting some sort of deadly assault, inside the eye's massive pupil is an image of Amelia, smiling and laughing merrily, as she did in Rose's photos.
Me?
Amelia disappears from the eye, replaced with images of Lilith and the other girls in the photo album.
Cass, Harka, everyone's there.
The eye's illusions continue, this time with Amelia returning to center stage, waving at Rose and extending her hand. Yeah, it is. Rose stands to her feet and stares into the nightmarish projection.
That's not real, is it?
No, it is not.
Of course it's not real. Emmy's home and I'm right here.
An image of Lilith appears alongside the projection of Amelia as the replicated Lilith also extends her hand towards Rose. Behind them, a warm summer day appears as they bask in the shade of a lush green forest. She shambles towards the illusions, extending her arm towards them while nearly falling forward with each step.
Rose, what are you doing? Stop!
Do not fall for such tricks, such illusions.
Can all be together again?
No.
Rose!
Slap her! Lilith attempts to restrain Rose, managing to slow her pace to a crawl. Rose remains focused on the illusions before her, totally entranced by the nightmare in the wall.
Your friends. Those aren't your real friends. I'm right here.
Her efforts fall on deaf ears as Rose nears the creeping presence of the cursed eye on the wall, pulsating and increasing in size with every step she takes.
Elise, help me.
How?
Now what the frick you want me to do? Physically restrain her. Yeah, I feel like this is the only thing that's gonna work right now. Slap the junk out of her. Elise runs over to Lilith, trying to hold Rose back. Their combined strength is enough to stop her advance.
Let me go. I want to be with everyone else again.
Rose, it's all a mirage. It's not real.
Rose cries in anguish as she attempts to shake off Elise and Lilith's restraints. Black liquid begins to drip from the cursed eye like impure tears. as it begins to emit a low-pitched wail.
Lilith?
Did I fail? Fully focused on keeping Rose restrained, Lilith is blissfully unaware of the danger before her. Oh, whoops. I clicked menu by accident. I was like, what happened? The eye continues to ooze as an ominous dark smog leaks out of the eye's tear duct. Elise, Lilith, and Rose run towards the door, their vision obscured by the darkness settling before them. Lost in the blinding smoke, they have lost any means of escape. Okay, so I died again. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure I've failed like every single like life or death situation so far. Plead with her, taunt her. Maybe taunt her?
Well, go on then. You'll be missing out on all the wonderful things we have in our world. You lot didn't even have the internet back then, did you? Oh, heaven forbid.
I know, what peasants, am I right, Elise? Rose slows her pace, furrowing her brow and turning her head towards Elise. And you gotta be freaking kidding me. Lilith, sensing that this unorthodox strategy is working, plays along.
Yeah, Rose, they probably have way cooler video games now. Don't you want to try them?
Oh, we quiet now, huh? We quiet now.
That's ridiculous. E.T. is the best video game of all time. How could they top that?
E.T.? What the heck is that? Is there an actual game of E.T. or something? E.T. go home.
Oh, you poor, poor child. No, dear. We have virtual reality and phone games now.
Yeah.
Phone games?
You dang right.
Yes, dear. Cell phones. Look.
Do you even have any games on your phone, Elise? Elise pulls out her cell phone, long since dead, but still a technological marvel to someone from 4 decades past.
That's a phone? It's so thin.
Yes, dear. Isn't it wonderful? It has its own screen, you know, like a TV does.
Really, you're not trying to trick me, right?
Of course not, dear. The cursed eye on the wall makes a peculiar wailing sound, as if personally disappointed in Rose's short attention span. Well, it's like, come on, girl. Really? Oh, ew. The eye closes, reopening with a new illusion. This one is different from the others. A woman with long brown hair appears in the eye's reflection. She kind of reminds me of Unji from A-Pink, but I don't think that's her. I don't think that's supposed to be her.
Rose, what have you been doing in that room for so long? We've been waiting for you.
Yeah, nah, that's not her. Anyways.
Alice?
Alice? The woman, whose expression exudes a calm demeanor, emerges from the painting, extending her open hand towards Rose.
It's been so long since we were together. I'm getting lonely too, you know.
Initially speechless, Rose slowly reaches her hand out towards Alice. She takes a step forward, then another. Her eyes filling with tears, Rose runs towards the illusion. And then demon. The vision's face twists and contorts into an inhuman devilish grin as Crimson Blight begins to envelop the room.
Rose, no!
Rose, completely entranced in Alice's gaze, continues to run forward, mere inches away from the illusion's outstretched hand. Lilith tackles Rose to the ground, preventing her from reaching the eye's dark embrace. She scrambles towards the vision of Alice.
Please, if you have to take one of us, take me instead.
She kneels before the cursed eye, offering no resistance.
Lilith, what in the world are you doing?
I just want to save her, whatever it takes.
Eagerly accepting this gift, Alice's miasma expands all along the walls, casting a growing net of darkness. Rose breaks free of the trance with a confused look on her face, shaking her head in disbelief.
What in the... Lily?
She runs over to Lilith, grabbing her by the arm as black liquid begins to drip from the cursed eye.
Rose.
Nobody's dying today, okay?
Oh, now you're snapped out of it. The two of them run from the eye as an ominous dark smog leaks out of the eye's tear duct.
Oh, Oh, now would be a wonderful time for that curse-stopping spell if we had it.
Nana, baby, you and I...
What the freak?
Yes, almost there, dear, but not quite.
The three stand back to back as the swirling dark cloud surrounds them.
Well, any ideas?
Oh, this might be it for us.
Rose and Lilith hold hands for potentially the last time as the smoke envelops them.
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is just regular smoke. It's not killer smoke.
Oh, well then this curse is pretty dumb. Hello? The smoke dissipates as the eye recedes into the wall, disappearing without a trace. Well, that was pretty freaking easy.
Absolutely perplexing.
I thought we were done for.
Why did that happen? The curse was literally just blowing smoke at us.
Maybe because its attention was drawn elsewhere, I wonder. Rose strokes her chin in contemplation before her mouth falls open, clearly experiencing a eureka moment.
You said the curse gets tired easily, right? It might have spent most of its energy imitating the others, and the smoke was just a feint. I think the curse is weakened, like something is limiting its power.
Lovely idea, dear, but what makes you say that?
It makes sense. The curse is definitely capable of killing us at full strength. The question is, why it doesn't just do that all the time?
Yeah, something must be weakening it.
Something must be stopping it. Either it's just naturally this weak, or... I don't know.
Loser! Loser curse can't even kill a human.
In any case, we gotta get you out of here. It's too dangerous.
But I'm having fun with you guys. Maybe you can teach me how to play this weird oboe-looking thing. It's the only instrument I haven't figured out yet.
She pulls a long, dark... Wait, that's not a oboe. That's not a clarinet either. That's the frickin' rod for the amaranth.
Is that?
I didn't even read what that said. She pulls a long, dark wooden rod out of a nearby cabinet containing clarinets, bassoons, and other instruments.
The amaranth. That must be the handle.
Amaranth? I thought these were woodwinds.
Oh my gosh. Do you see anywhere on here to play this thing? Elise takes the handle from Rose's hands.
Anyway, Rose, you gotta go. It's not safe here.
No.
No buts. You're going home.
Right, our incantation.
Lilith pulls out Amelia's notebook, flipping to the transport spell. She begins to recite the words as the piece of amaranth floats into the air. Wait, that's it? Rose exclaims in surprise as her body begins to levitate, glowing brightly.
Since when can you do that?
Since about, like 2 episodes ago?
Since about an hour ago. See you at home.
You're gonna save the others, right?
Of course, dear.
Of course we are. Just you wait.
I can't wait to go home and see how Star Wars ends.
Oh, gosh.
Ah, yes. Ends.
Yeah, the way it ends. Yeah, right, yeah. As if Star Wars ever ends. After a blinding flash, Rose disappears. The inert handle of the amaranth falls to the ground.
So, tell me, why did you do that?
Do what? Take Rose home?
No, sacrifice yourself, dear.
No, why did you... You were willing to die. Just for her. Have you lost your mind?
Maybe a little bit.
I don't know. I just don't want to lose anyone else. My friends, they mean everything to me.
Oh.
We've waited this long to be together again, and I want them to be happy. No matter what it takes.
You're too kind, Lilith.
You would do the same for someone you care about, right?
I don't know about that one, dear.
Would I?
Oh, exactly. Like, would I? Lilith laughs.
Oh, Elise, you're so silly. I know you would.
Oh, you got me. You see right through me, darling.
that voice line cut out.
Come on, let's go on to the next one.
Right behind you, dear.
Was that Nightmare Rose?
So, Elise, anything you want to talk about?
Will she say anything
You
new?
seem like you have quite a motley crew of friends.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I'm not.
oh, okay.
Okay, it's the same old, same old. Will we get your outfit?
Oh, I love Rose. She's my favorite.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, this is the same,
I worried.
same,
Someone
same.
Rose, though? Well, I'm glad we could at least send her.
Send her home. Hope her and Emmy aren't causing too much trouble. Oh my gosh, I bet they are. Luna.
Oh, Lulu? You get to know her. It's...
That Luna nearly killed us both just a few moments earlier. I'm not sure I'd buy that.
Elise furrows her brow, glaring at the nearby window.
In fact, I don't want to be near these windows at all anymore.
Oh, Luna is just like that. She's a sweetie once you get to know her.
Is she? Well, I guess the picture we saw on the photo album, it kind of... Maybe she wasn't all that bad. Maybe she wasn't always a killer.
It's just not the same.
I didn't read that. Elise rubs her skirt, the former hiding place of her scalpel.
Wait, how did you keep a knife in there all this time? Does your skirt have pockets?
Oh, why, yes, it does. Fabulous, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Tis quite amazing, yes.
Anyway, Luna, she has always been so driven and focused. I don't blame people for...
She said she was going to kill you.
Oh, that's just good old Luna.
Right.
When I met her back at school, she would always be the girl who nobody dared to try and talk to her. And ever since that day,
Well, she seems intelligent at the very least. Surely we can convince her to work with us.
you think so?
Well, let's hope we can knock some sense into her without her killing us first.
That is fair.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
Alright, so now we have Alice and Cassia last. Oh wait, Alice is the one that we're doing last, I think, right? Alice is the youngest, right? I think that's what she said. Anyways...
That's all for now.
So, Elise, anything you want to talk about?
Tell me about the curse.
Tell me about the curse.
Oh, the curse? I know about as much as you do.
Yeah.
Well, you were here when it first began, were you not?
Yeah, I guess I was.
Just spare me the details I've heard before. I just want to know your personal experience.
I really don't know. We just couldn't sleep. Like every night I'd have the same nightmare.
About your biggest fear,
Yeah.
which is?
Lilith shifts uncomfortably, holding her hands together.
Being chased?
It's not a real phobia.
It is.
What do you call it?
I don't know, chasophobia? I'm not a word scientist.
A linguist.
Yeah, that.
Well, what other fears do your friends have?
I don't remember all of them, but I know Emmy hates bugs.
Explains the roaches.
Yep.
Actually, wait, they were locusts, weren't they?
Yeah, locusts, not roaches.
Luna is claustrophobic, and Cass is afraid of heights.
Okay, so Luna, she did just say she hates that hallway because of the tight space. Cass being afraid of heights, I think when we go talk to her, probably gonna have something to do with heights there.
The curse truly does know everything, doesn't it?
What's your fear, Elise?
Can't the curse hear us?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Why would I give out that information to the enemy?
Why shouldn't tell you then, should I?
Aw,
Just being prudent, dear. Surely you understand.
but I told you.
If you like, you can believe my greatest fear is being poor.
I feel like if it were anything else, I think you were lying.
Yeah, that's fair.
The curse. Do you believe what Luna said about it?
A curse that learns and adapts based on our actions. Splendid, isn't
It's
it?
kind of like AI.
It's kind of scary.
I'd say this curse is more intelligent than most of the living things we've met here tonight.
Probably. Hey, wait. Those are my friends.
I'm just saying, dear.
Hey, I mean, you agreed.
Oh, I hope Luna's all right.
She seemed far more equipped to handle the curse than either of us.
She
The
definitely
curse,
did.
It's using her.
Well, she appeared to be in control of it.
Yeah, she did seem different.
I've seen what this curse does to people, Elise. It brings out the worst in them, and back when it first started, I felt like it was driving me crazy or something. Playing with the curse like that, it seems dangerous.
Well, we just have to hope we can convince her to help us, rather than kill us.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Lilith stares at the amaranth. Whoops. 2 of its pieces now connected.
We just have to keep moving forward. The amaranth, it'll fix everything.
I hope so.
So, at this point, we've accounted for all of your friends, correct? 3 in these wings. Yourself, Amelia, and... Luna, was it?
Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. That is one section of the house done. And this episode's already been recording for over an hour. So, yeah, we're gonna leave this one here. And we will continue this in the next one. And I see another painting of Nightmare Lilith. I wonder if this has been here the whole time. Has it been here the whole time and I'm just now realizing it, or did I forget it was there and I noticed it before already? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. We saved Rose. We saved Haruka in the last episode. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am yawning. So, I wonder what Elise's fear is. Well, it probably is the being poor thing. But what would the main characters... I don't even know if I want to call him the main character anymore. It's like we haven't played him for like the past few episodes, the past few hours. But yeah, I wonder what his fear would be and what Z's fear would be. But anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I've said that like, what, 2-3 times now. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.